question about amplitude and period here, and it's typical short exam question, but one that some students always seem to forget about. So before we start, I'm just going to get up a simple y equals sine x. Okay, this has not been adjusted at all, it's just y equals sine x, as opposed to our graph, which has been adjusted with an a and a b. Now before you go into an exam, you should have a mental picture of y equals sine x, or y equals cosine x if it was a cosine graph, in your head. Now the period of this one is how long it takes to do a complete wave, which is 2 pi. Same thing here, the period, one complete wave, so this one's period is pi over 2. The amplitude is the difference between the top and the bottom. So on my original one, it's from -1 to 1, so that's 2, and then I'm going to divide it by 2 to give me 1. So this one's got an amplitude of 1. This one's got an amplitude of -2 to 2, so that's 4. The difference between those two is 4. And then I'm going to divide it by 2, so I get an amplitude of 2. Now A, it's a write down question, so there's no working out to do. A is very easy, it's the amplitude every time. A is amplitude, so that's a nice easy question. A is 2. The value of B, a bit more difficult. That's related to the period, but it's not actually the period. This is where I need this curve. This curve, period, is 2 pi. I take the original curve before I do any adjustment to it, and I divide it by B. And it gives me the new period, pi over 2. So 2 divided by 4 will give me pi over 2. So B is 4. So B is the thing that gives me the period. 2 pi divided by 4 reduces that, almost squashes it in to give me the pi over 4. So very straightforward on amplitude and period, but something that students forget quite quickly.